Alright, welcome folks. Maybe a bit of a surprise. I was saying at the end of last stream that I wasn't sure how much more I was going to do. But turns out when I was doing the survey, I got pointed out actually that I was had missed doing one of the tower defense sections. So going back basically just to knock that out, and then we'll see what else that I might be motivated to do while I'm logged in. I'll just do these. Not that it's particularly crucial, but you know, if I do get motivated again, just mind basically doing your homework. It's like gripe, just a very slow walk to the
Does anyone actually use this line?
Remember this guy. Don't need that stuff.
Inside the news? Come on, don't make it a secret.
I'm really sorry.
This Y-axis transport belt?
Recent equipment faults have resulted in several cases of
Check
injury.
assignments. Okay. Come this way. Administrator Chen, you're here. I did not want to trigger this. We have quite a bit of emergency on our hands. Give me the details once you're in place. No problem. Just point out the problem when it shows up, and I'll get it fixed or spanked. Amen, give me a holler when you're ready. Okay. No, not ready. Don't care. We're not doing that content. Especially because it's only a placeholder.
You are here, Administrator.
Just treat the Andwari Ring and Angra Blade as my arts unit. Got your stuff.
Edmund, have you received our work schedule? Let's review a few urgent changes with you. What does your schedule look like? It's basically what people can see in the calendar. I don't have that many temp or urgent requests as you. Your schedule looks impossible. You're asleep with this workload? I do set aside some time for myself, but only when the sessions do not interfere with our work. I gotta learn how to make better use of the time slots between the appointments. Your schedule's more likely to change due to deal with emergencies. The admin schedule is never an easy thing. Gotta live with this, I suppose. Well, both of us have some free time on our schedule. We can relax a bit. I know a nice picnic spot. Sounds great. Looking forward to that. And then approaching the deadline of our procurement order forms. Our procurement division has compiled the PO forms of other infielders. Your form is still missing. We're wondering if you need anything. We can buy stuff. You're to purchase items from the civilization band if they're not available aboard Zhang. Cost will be deducted from the applicant's salary. So you can buy everything. Technically, yes, but standard procurement might not get you weapons, gear, or other PPE. Maybe food, vehicle, maybe some books. Of course, I'll fill them in for you, Edmund. Great, just pick your favorite brands, Perlica. What? Really? Mine? Will that be alright? I trust your taste, Perlica. Okay then, I'll see what's available.
Just a routine inspection. Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
Alright, so whatever, we don't care about that. Going to the science park. Going to go here. Because I need to pick up this stuff, unfortunately. Stash. Pretty sure this counts against my limit, which is kind of a dumb system. 1000. Come over here. I don't need the med tower, I don't need the gun turrets. I do want the sentry, my other HF beam, my other HE grenade. I think that should be good for now. What's my limit in this sector? Oh, is it actually 10? For real? For real, for real? Okay, hold on. Well then. Okay, I had 2 Sonics. Let's just do 2 more grenade towers then. Okay. And where were gun tower, LN, surge? Surge is interesting, but there's my other Sonic. Okay, that's 10. Now, come over here. So this is what I had missed last time. The early warning terminal, which is not marked on the map, and it doesn't have any obvious icon, so it just blends in. Okay. Placement really? Oh, it's because it balances it. Okay, never mind. Well, I don't need them anyway because these are triple enemies. So. This is lower level, so I just need to grind through it because we didn't realize and activate this when we were actually level appropriate. Or I should also, I guess, say tech tree appropriate, because level 20 enemies you can take care of them with just AIC basic. I wish there was a way to tell it to go faster when. Just very clearly too strong for it. Come on, game. It's unfortunately not the most fun thing to watch. Unfortunately, the Sonic towers aren't going off in time. So I'm not even getting to really see their effect unless they do no damage at all. They only stun. I thought they're supposed to do a little bit of damage. Okay. Sure. So this is something that's been in the feedback. It's good that they recognize it, that it's really inconvenient to manually pick up these defenses every single time. There needs to be a better way to do it. This be here? Sure, yes, okay. Okay, looks like they do a little bit of damage. I think. Oh, nope. Nope, it actually went off the time. They don't do any damage.
A frigid conclusion. Have a taste of this. Are you in need of assistance?
You can see the charge rate on that beam tower there. I guess that actually governs. It takes like 1100 for Not entirely sure that I like the HF beam towers. The damage is nice, but the fire rate and the range are not very good. Okay.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Face it the other way because they actually do need to turn. That will basically sort of cheat and then help chip in on that side. And then instead get the other set up here where they're going to meet up. Okay, let's give that a shot. It does only do maybe 2/3 the damage of the shorter range one that fires slower. But the range is a lot nicer. You can see there it gets kind of soft coverage of this lane also. It's important to put the Sonic Tower behind. That way it stuns them in range of the other towers because they're at equal range. If you put it in front, see that it stuns it, but the grenade tower isn't shooting, so I gotta fix that. Oh, should be pitching on this guy.
A frigid conclusion. You are in the way. Here's your chance. Call out if you need me. Are you in need of assistance?
Pretty much no matter the build, it's kind of
Deconstructing.
tough to, for the towers alone to deal with the elites. Even though that like these towers are higher level. The towers themselves are in general just a little bit fragile, so you can't actually really let them take too many hits. Especially from the elites who can like two-shot a tower. You can see that that time the tower did hit, it took off maybe 15% of that. So it definitely would not have done the job even here, because they just pushed through the stun. Oh, looks like I actually lost one of the Sonic Towers on the other side because I just completely wasn't paying attention. Well, you can see that was the problem. Pretty similar, except this time you can't cheat to help out the other lane.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Try that, and try out the other towers on probably the last wave, because I probably need their damage at that point to actually kill things in a reasonable manner. Okay, just dogs on this thing. think I should be twirling a flag, building up deployment points from here. Doing something useful with my time. So at this level, the knockback on the grenades is nice, but the damage isn't necessary on these dogs. Because the sentry one-shots them. I think. Maybe the chip is necessary.
Are you in need of assistance? Deconstructing. Burn in my flames! Let me handle this. Practice power and fear!
I'll just continue ignoring the south. Looks like the knockback on this is helping.
A frigid conclusion. Commence AL7 annihilation. Veritable deconstructing. Gathering data. Execute strike command. Are you in that calculated meltdown? Seize the advantage. Let me handle this.
Now, it looks like they actually did get past a few on the other side. Whoops. Oh well. Thankfully you don't have to perfect these. Yeah, for better or for worse, I didn't put the towers directly on the path, so they just ran past. Instead of destroying the towers. Which is whatever. Okay.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
same thing over here. Or even do it over here instead. But actually block the path, maybe? Can I build on here? Nope. Let's try that. Wow, straight up off the bat, huh?
Gathering data.
Have a taste of this!
They totally will get a shot in on those, like right off the bat. That is interesting.
Are you in need of assistance?
I don't know. 4 shots.
Deconstructing. Recursive routine.
Should probably go help down there.
Veritas shall be revealed.
Subject to possible attacks.
A frigid conclusion.
Give me power! Speed of light! Have a taste of this!
Veritas is with us. Are you in need of assistance?
Okay, those are gonna be okay. I need to get back up and help here. Yep, just lost that.
Strike them down! Burn in my flame!
Need a hand?
An opening!
Here's your chance.
If I lose the beam tower, that's a problem on this end, but... Oh, wait, turn around. More of these guys.
Recursive routine.
Yep, lost the beam tower. That's a problem.
Veritas shall be revealed.
And lost all those other towers.
Shot of thunder!
Seize the advantage.
Have a taste of this!
Execute strike command. Great timing.
An opening!
That one is still going to be stalled.
Gathering data.
Target locked for extermination!
By the towers, which it's going to kill. Yep, there we go. Took a little bit of chip, but...
Veritas shall be revealed.
The final... Okay. Probably guard this with... The problem is there's not a ton of space here, but I think guard this with as many as I can. Like 6, I think, and then 3 down here.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
The other thing is I didn't get anything back, right? Yeah, I got past everything. Okay. So... let's try this. Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. Need one more of these. Yeah, I had been, hey, I've been saying last night that I wasn't sure that I was gonna keep going. And what I said at the start of this is that it turned out that, when I did the survey, it was like, oh, hey, did you play the base events mode? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know, because there's no icon for this in the outpost. There's nothing here. There's nothing on the minimap. You just have to recognize, oh, hey, there's an early warning terminal, and I completely missed it. So, I figure, okay, it's one of the last unique things. Let's just take a look and see what's what. There's not enough space here. Placement is restricted. Okay. Cool. Why? Is that a weird... There's not enough room. I'm trying to cheat to let this help out on both sides. There's just really not enough room. Because what I was saying is that you can't really put the stun... I have to move this to... This one has to be up front. Try and put the stun behind it to protect it. Facing that way. Same problem. Back as far as it can go. And then over here. Yep. No real opportunity here. Just this protected by this. Backed up by this. Really? Wait, hold on. Did I miss count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna. Alright, I don't need the stun. I'll just stay here the entire time. That's fine. So on this level, these guys can finally take, looks like 2 and just a little over 2 shots. So it turns out that having HE grenades for Chip along with those would actually be a bit better. But, oh well, live and learn. This is the pain about doing these for the first time.
Are you in need of assistance?
Okay. We got the top side. But defenses should be okay there. That's gonna be a problem.
Recursive routine.
Execute strike command. Give me power.
Shall be revealed. Deconstructing.
Here's your chance. Call out if you need. You are in the way.
Recursive routine. A frigid conclusion.
And takes damage on there because those got overwhelmed by this, which is actually a real problem.
Are you in need of assistance? Calculated meltdown.
If I had known, I would have way more these. The swarm of HEs would have been this for the most part.
Recursive routine.
Yeah.
Seize the advantage. Handle.
I just how about letting me how about like somebody who can place down landmines over time, you know?
Deconstructing.
Not asking for much.
Great strength, power and fear.
I mean, okay, I totally am asking for a lot, but you know, it's mean, imagine being, you know, just place an archer right here, right? What's the, you know, or a supporter. Like put Angie right up on those minecarts.
Seize the advantage. Let me handle it. Have a taste of this. Yes. Strike them down. A frigid conclusion. You are in the way. Are you in need of assistance? Calculated meltdown. Execute strike command. Die. Let me handle an opening. Have a taste of this. Memory sectors overloading.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you know, I got turrets. Why am I having to actually work here? Just because I did a bad job. That's like the other downside is that,
Seize the advantage. Let me handle it. Have a taste of this. Shot of thunder.
oh god.
Enjoy your last moments alive. Burn in my flames. Need a hand? An opening. Let me handle this. Have a taste of this. Try to keep up.
Well, just, you know, again, just be glad you don't have to perfect it. There's clearly better strats here. For one, realizing that it's mostly trash that comes down here, you can probably beat that with triple HE safely. And then probably double HE here. There's just a lot more trash. Although when that big elite wave comes at the end, you actually have to work. So I don't know. It's about the same maybe. Alright, well, I'm still logged in, so why not? Just do some of the quick stuff. The other downside is that those things don't regen health, so even if they were in a good spot between rounds, if they took any chip at all, you have to pick them up anyway. Is it possible to order another batch of medical supplies? A smaller order will work. We'll administer the medication to our most critical patients. It'll by other means to stabilize the rest. Might be side effects, but at least we'll save their lives. Pearl, got any leads on our missing medication? An administrator, take you didn't arrive the medication, if even you couldn't find it. We lost a batch of medication shortly after we delivered to the UWST. Not many people knew about the convoy, so I'm not ruling out the possibility of a shipment accident. Making another batch will take some time. Don't worry, Aunt Molly will figure it out. Look at where you're here. You're hurt. Go down and get some rest. Aunt Molly told me there's no need to worry about everything. She'll find the medicine for me. Little girl, did Aunt Molly tell you where she went? Seems wrong. Quick, help her run to the bed. Gently. Needs emergency aid, but some medical supplies. We can use them first. Give me a hand. Help Colossia UA transfer the girl to her ward. These medication supplies should tide you over for now. Gratitude. Ollie. Oh, Ollie, that didn't get transferred quite right. Translated. Ollie sounds like someone very close to her. There's an ID here. Ollie, posts. Okay. Ollie, if you I need a background check for this individual. Workbook. Floor walk complete. Checked 128 inspection items at the top of the checklist. Everything normal so far. Production should enter the next phase in 7 days. Discuss projects with production staff. Must follow up. Work phase 2. Cautiously optimistic. No, new machinery and facilities must be inspected before deployment. 2. Circle meeting with partnering departments. Limited some risks. Kept things on schedule. Preliminary work inspection report filed and submitted. Review pending. Session statistic. Blah. Workload seems pretty heavy. Piece of paper with notes written by Molly during research of missing medical supplies. Hastily scribbled. Her writing is pretty nice looking. Convoy attack site investigation. Overall damages were quite severe. Obvious signs of physical confrontation and use of force. Suspect landbreakers. No medical supplies found at site. No burned remains. No discarded packaging. She was investigating missing males on her own. Landbreakers. Was she on site during the convoy attack? How does she know? Some people are just well informed. Fine, maybe you're right. Found her profile data. She actually became a qualified coordinator at a very young age and received stellar reviews in every aspect of her job. I have a clue. That's good news. Look at the work notes she took. She's a professional and meticulous one at that. She's top of her class. How's Lilica doing? The girl's condition have stabilized, but only temporarily. The mining camp is filled with the injured. We've set up a temporary ward, but that's full as well. If we run out of medication, I'll have to apply the Black Tree Edge tag to our most critical patients. If resources are limited, we can only afford to give them to those who have a good chance of survival. It's the choice that we must take. I'll have to accept it if there's no other options, but there's still time. Edmund, what do you think? You're the professional. It's your call. Yes, I understand. Priority is to retrieve the lost medical supplies. Finding something, there's something about Molly we should look into. Edmund, picked a strong distress call. The encryption pattern tells me it's from the UWST. It's sent from somewhere west of your location. It came from the meteorological station. Okay, send a distress signal for me. Meteorological station? The site's been abandoned for ages. The LBs occupied the place soon after UWST withdrew. Landbreakers. Again. Should head over there and take a look. It's good that they do have a quest to signpost this, because otherwise you don't have any reason to come over here. If you're not just exploring. That said, I do kind of have to criticize at this point that, you know, we're happy to deploy a sub AIC or sub pack to
Frontier operations give more
you know,
accurate
support
assessments of the
outposts that are like way
situation.
out there, and then at that point, like,
However,
you know, you sort of abstracted that like the Endfield is producing supplies for it. Okay, this is a built-up like whole settlement. This is a whole ass settlement. But you know, if they're having medicine shortages, why was this area not also selected as just say, hey, we can cover this? Yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. UWS crew, UWS2 crew, frightened landbreakers. Emin, we're gonna stop them.
Hear that sound? Break them up!
We saved our lives. Those scab eaters almost killed us. Let's go and save Molly. She's trying to fight the raiders off, but the LBs managed to make it here. They probably captured her. Molly, slow down and take it easy. Tell us what happened to her. We wanted to sneak into the meteorological station and retrieve the medical supplies. This place is heavily guarded and crawling with LBs. We're so close. I even saw the crates. We started the LBs and they came out howling and swinging at us. We almost had it. We should go there and retrieve the supplies. Sure thing. Let me lead the way. Your injuries. It's just flesh wound. We gotta hurry.
Are you in need of assistance?
Back at this plate show. Molly should have let me cover our retreat. How did Molly know where the medication is? I don't know, but I trust her. Are we moving way ahead of ourselves? Shouldn't we? Molly saved my life during a slight accident. I owe her one. Hey, let me tag along as well. Your injuries are too severe. Should have back to the camp. I was the one who started the LBs and botched the entire mission. I can't forgive myself if anything happens to her. To who? Molly? She told me to leave and I actually blight my cowardice. Why did I even listen to her? So let me cool off a bit. Yeah, I mean, it could also just be like a balancing reason to not give you just a billion outposts early on, but it does just feel weird. Like the infestation in the science area, it was like, you know, it's not quite as built up, but you know, it's also like a target area, and they're just like, okay, yeah, we'll totally support you. So, I don't know. Way more LBs here than we thought. They probably doubled their guards after we left. You don't know any updates about the search I requested? Quite a challenge, Supervisor. The building plans are really old, but I found them anyway. I hacked. Good job, Fiona. Spare the details on the plans. Found the plans layouts for this area. Abandoned sewer line we can use to infiltrate the site. Don't worry, the sewer's not been used for years. The smell should have worn off already. This plan's end you, Edmund. Already field operator is a skilled sewer diver. Friends of the USD think if we take us here, you should head back to the camp and nurse your wounds. Fine. Might still be identified as and tag along. We're counting you, infielders. Save Molly for us. Underestimate this woman. She got tricks and shoes. Awful noises. We'll come back. Go back to your post. Big place where Molly is. Should be the back door. Why are you here? What are you looking for? Got guts for stepping into our turf, woman. How'd you find this place? There you attacked the convoy. You have our medication, right? Hey, stop right there. I'm not done asking. I'm not done answering. I usually talk to your kind. Keep your eyes on her.
Here's your tent. How long did you need me?
You here for the meds as well? You'll never find them. What? What?
Need of assistance.
What's happening? The blight's everywhere. Yeah, you're right, it's a trap. They fooled us. Don't worry, I'm alright. There's a door over there. It might be the way out. I must think of something. The entire place is filled with blight. Well, just so happens that we can see blight. Hooray. Yep. Setting anchor roll probability in Valley 4. Hit error, please restart. Okay. Need to. Yes, you're right. We have to find our way out of this place. What you said is true. I can stay. I didn't expect this. You're braver than you look. Do whatever you want, but at least give them the medication. Let them leave the supplies. You stay and I give the supplies to those people? Who've been trying to make a deal with us. Arknight Cage, we're about to brand you with our mark. You're nothing but chattel. You think you can negotiate with us? Hamburgers are trade because we take what we want. We have no use for the supplies you desire. Hamburger smashes the creative medication. You know the story and break useless things, then trade them with you. Now go and behave like proper chattel. Orcs. He's this nonsense, Limebreaker. No answer to us.
Recursive more in way. Here's your chance. All out if you need me.
I'ma burn you to a cinder!
Reconstructing. Commence AL7 annihilation. Done. Need a hand? Right. Cover and smear. Move out of the way. Protocol tag. Seize the advantage. Have a taste of this.
Oh, my towels. The medicine. Check if the medical supplies are alright. Calm down, Molly. I'll check the medication. Parthka, how much of the medicine can we salvage? Most of the supplies are protected by secondary packaging. About 40% of the goods can still be salvaged. Should be enough to tie the surgeon UA over. Notify the factory to feed up production for the second batch. Good, let's bring them along. Molly. Thank you, I can head back on my own. Just need some time to myself.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Okay, nothing up here. Here. And these doors should now open. Okay, at this point, just take the teleport out. Should probably remember to use the buff items at some point, maybe. But it's a bit too late for that. Administrator, the medication. Is it? Let's treat the most critical patients. Great gratitude in them. Heard it about everything. Molly, she did the right thing. She must bear the cost of her actions. Her reps are quick to punish. She actually reported her own misdemeanor. Punishment is inevitable. That's alright, most of the crew trust her. She never had to take blame for the entire fiasco. Got good news for Fiona. Second batch of medication will be ready for shipment soon. You're probably scheduled in advance. Coming up and executing backup plans is part of my job. Something like this happens again, just hope that Endfield is there for us. Let's pray this doesn't happen again. To be honest, these encounters made me realize what Endfield stands for. Endfield is pretty simple, we're just a bunch of doers. Yes, doers. Our approaches are different, both UWC and Endfield are inclined towards practical action. I believe you all like Hongshan, that's my home. You should visit when you have the time. I never wanted to get you in this mess. You volunteered, Molly. Everyone knows you took the risk. Blame and fall for all of this. We could have done better. We United workers always stand united, Molly. We'll share the glory and the punishments. How's it feel to be part of the crew again? Nothing special. I'm always working with the crew. Titles and ranks mean little to us. Skill and experience would truly matter to the UWST. Got off lightly with a simple demotion. Considering my poor judgment got many of the crew severely injured, they probably did it to make me feel better. You're taking this well, but you still look bothered. I still remember vividly the things I saw, those ubbies and their way of life in the wildlands. I was too naive back then. Life is a lesson, you and your enlightenment. Yes, I did. Curious, how did you find the lost supplies? Someone gave me a lead and I jumped in action to the thinking. Something felt wrong, but the tip just seemed reliable. Someone tipped you off? Graysand. He's been giving very reliable tips. I have no reason to distrust them. Told me the Landbreakers raided the convoy and I went up there immediately. Graysand? What does he look like? I don't know. Intel dealer only communicates with memos and slips of paper. Graysand also gave intel to the Landbreakers. What? I didn't know about that. Yeah, I really like they've got a bunch of different design uniforms. They've got one that's abbreviated also, for the females. Don't panic, Molly. We trust you. If you receive anything else from Graysand, please contact Enfield as well. Definitely, I'll keep that in mind. And then they've got the full jumpsuit there.
Beauty is an anti-com...
Alright, let's see what dumb this one's probably going to be. Yeah. Huh? Oh, this is starting a loose quest. Alright, Berta.
I'm over here.
I don't actually want to do this.
What are you working on?
Okay, look, these are the packages mailed to the valley. But no one's getting them delivered because we really don't have people to spare. So, I sneaked here to see what I can do.
You sneaked here?
Maybe I wasn't being precise with my vocab. Yeah, I already told my physician about this, so I'm technically not sneaking around. But she did tell me not to overuse my Originium arts.
And what are you doing right now?
Oh, I just can't help it. I can't even stop myself floating off the ground when I walk. And if I didn't use my arts, none of these packages could arrive on time.
So that's why you called me here.
But don't worry, I didn't call you to carry heavy stuff around. I was just flipping through the contact list and realized that I haven't made any local friends who can help me out. You're the only one I can count on, Enman. Please help me. Pretty please.
Okay. How can I help you?
I think this is the most natural I've heard the Emin's lines. They don't actually get to voice too much dialogue, and I don't know if they just haven't gotten quite a hang on the character, or the direction is just bad for what they're getting. Like this seems okay. Like not amazing, but this seems okay.
There are just a few packages left, and the sun is about to set. I'm thinking we make the last deliveries together? This package needs to reach the canteen. The recipient should be one of our staff. It's almost mealtime, so we need to hurry. If you're ready, Enman, we can set off any time.
Oh, is this a race? Alright, this wasn't what I was intending to do, but sure, whatever.
I was on a hospital bed for a few days. The UWST canteen staff made some real nice meals for me. Well, the meals were nice, just not super delicious. But we can't be picky in times like this. Everyone's doing their best to bring the good old days back.
order of special condiments, right? It's finally arrived. Thank you so much, Miss Messenger. The underground water pipes have been contaminated by the blight. We don't even have safe food or water in the syndicates anymore. The crew would have to make do with MREs.
Say food or water.
Well, you can now spice things up.
Indeed. MREs will taste so much better with these condiments. Thank you so much for helping us. And that goes double for you, Endmin. If you weren't here, the disaster might have never ended.
Alright, we'll ignore the other part of that because I didn't feel like doing it. Just knock off this side quest instead. Are you the representative of Endfield Industries? I am. Are you the agent of Erickson Trading House? Yes, that would be me. I expect to see someone so young. Well met. Wish more of our youth can aspire to be like you. Here's Hartman, Senior Marketing Specialist of Erickson Trading House. This is my business card. SNS should be on that as well. Let's add each other as friends. What? Administrator that everyone's been talking about? Heard nothing bad, I hope. Can't talk about Enfield without the administrator. I'm honored to meet you in person. The fact that you're here proves Enfield's sincerity and eagerness to see this through. Now, as per our previous communication, let's proceed with the product demonstration. And ready to give a product demo? I've marked the zipline deployment sites. That hill over there has the prior elevation and pretty decent view. It's perfect for showcasing the capabilities of our zipline. Let's go there. Hey, this distance, I don't know. Truth be told, I'm a little nervous. You'll be enjoying the true Enfield experience soon enough. And then lay down the first zipline pipeline. Oh, wait. Oh. Never mind, I'm not doing this. You gotta actually... Alright. Just, I guess for future when we're doing this, you gotta actually prep this area. I'm not doing this. I'll do these deliveries instead. I didn't even want to do these, but
Package
sure.
description reads, Precision Machine Parts. I think this goes to the factory area. I delivered plenty of things like this. The recipients get really upset and loud when they see the tiniest dent on the package. I hope this doesn't happen to us. If you're ready, Enman, we can set off any time.
Alright, let's go. What the?
Enman, have you been back to the place since the crisis? The disaster really devastated the place. I wonder if things got better.
Avoid combat, huh? Okay.
This box of ice cream would melt by the time they reach
You don't see
Warframe.
me, you don't see me, you don't
I'll
see
just
me.
eat them myself.
You don't see me. Alright, good. This is another one where it's like, oh, hey, well, you know, if you'd had some zip lines deployed already. Well, I don't.
Whoa, Endman! Is this a special day? You're personally delivering a package for me?
Just passing by. Got a Sitch update for me?
Our partnership with UWST is going well. Cleaning up the water is our primary concern right now.
Ah, the canteen lady also said the drinking water has been polluted.
That's right. And thank goodness my order for the special parts has arrived. If we remain on schedule, my Aqua Clean-O-Matic should be up and running by tomorrow.
Alright. Hold on, I got to interrupt here. What the hell is Gilberta's design? What is this whole thing supposed to be? Like, all right, it's fine. It's her coat, but like, why is there a hole here? I mean, is it just fashion? I don't. Is this like is there some special gravity thing that she's gonna do with this? Like, these are maybe like parts and ammo and stuff stick onto here, but I I'm so confused. I mean, like, there's a pouch there. Like, what is going on with this? Whatever.
That sounds like a water purifier. It also looks like a water purifier.
Absolutely correct. What do you think of the name? I'm really good at naming things, you know?
Final package. Description reads medication. I think this one is meant for the medical bay. Sounds like a lot of vials and bottles. We must be gentle with this one. If you're ready, Enman, we can set off any time. The physician at the medical bay is really nice to me. But so many people have been hurt.
Are you kidding me?
I also recovered pretty quickly, and I'm glad I freed up a bed for someone who needs it more. Seeing children at the medical bay also made me really sad. None of them should suffer like this.
I think this is still doable, but
Frontier operations give more accurate assessments of the situation. However, maybe the time has come for us to take a little break.
Is this the medication we've been asking for? Thank goodness it's finally arrived. We have so many injured and our medical supplies are running low. I can't imagine what things would have been like if we couldn't get restocked. Oh, thank Talos for this delivery. Ah, Gilberta, while you weren't around, little Dory refused to get her injections.
And I told her she'll get a prize if she gets her medication properly. All right, Dory, Miss Gilberta is back.
Little Dory was just here a while ago. I have no idea where she ran off to. The child is close to full recovery. We can hardly keep her in one place. Dory loves playing hide and seek. Gilberto, would you mind playing along and finding her for us?
No problem. There's a patch of water here. Smells like Dory's favorite orange juice. She probably spilled her drink here. Let's try scanning the place, Enman. Found you, Dory. I win.
No! I hate the hurdy needles.
Oh, you weren't playing hide and seek. You're just running away from the needles.
Gimme candy and no hurdy. Haha! Liger, liger, pants on fire. You're just the Ant-Man. Then I want to see Dozy fly.
But Dozy can't fly if you refuse to get your medicine, Dory.
Who's Dozy?
Oh, Dozy's her favorite plush. We salvaged it from the rebel. Dory, take a good look at Dozy. He's so brave. Dozy flew out of a collapsed building. 'Cause Dozy wants to find his best friend, Dory.
Dozy! Dozy! Okay, Miss Gilberta. If Dozy is brave, then Dory's gotta be brave too. All right, Miss Nurse.
I'll get the injection.
And you can talk to us if the hurdy needles scare you.
Huh? Miss Gilberta, where did you go? I couldn't find you anywhere when I woke up.
I was helping other kids, Dory. Many children at this place don't have a best friend like Dozy.
Okay. Then I'll let you leave for a while, Miss Gilberta. But you must come back here and play with me. Miss Gilberta, do you have a brave friend like Dozy? Enman, are you Miss Gilberta's Dozy?
All right. The injection is done. Get some sleep, Dory. And once you fall asleep, I'll fly into your dreams and meet you there. Phew-wee. It's finally done. Gotta write this all down in my diary.
You have a diary?
Yeah. I would write down all the happy stuff, comfy stuff, and sad stuff in these pages.
Oh, different categories for different experiences.
Yeah. I got my own reasons for doing this. And messengers like me have to travel to a lot of different places and spend most of our time on the road. Staying put would actually make us very disoriented and confused about ourselves.
That's a really strange way to put it.
How should I describe this? It feels like the mind just goes blank. Messenger work exposes us to a ton of travel-related things on a daily basis. But when we stay around a place for too long, we'd be totally lost. Just couldn't handle the downtime, you know? I can handle super dangerous roads and obstacles, but not blank schedules. So I looked around for some sort of nav beacon. Maybe it'd help me hold on to the precious experiences when things get slow. So I started asking senior messengers, and they told me that keeping a diary helps. I would write down my daily experiences and sort them into different groups. The diary entry records who I was at that given moment. It's very reflective. You must be thinking, this Gilberta is weirding me out. Well, getting little Dory to settle down was a happy experience. I'm going to add it as a happy stuff.
And we got a situation. Gave you water purifier a while ago. You still remember where it is? Yeah, if only I could fix my amnesia. Real sorry about that. Things are desperate. You're the first one to pop in my mind. Further messaged me, went over the internet. It should be somewhere outside the power plant. The power plant is run to pieces. I really hope they evac the key asset.
All the UWST power plant crews should have been evacuated to the hub base. I heard them talking about it at the medical bay. If you need help, we can ask the people over there.
Not wonderful. You're actually nearby. Need that water purifier prototype. It's a serious matter. Try to get me notified ASAP. Yeah, my bad. Check the asset list, and the prototype is assigned to Rock, Endfield scientist. Rock got transferred from EF to Valley 8. Working on another EF-UST joint project with US Valley 2, Engineer Nanas. Rock then applied for field trials at Valley 4. He's probably on duty at the prototype when the disaster struck. Can you ask Rock what happened to the prototype? Sure, it's on the way. Intelligible mumbling.
He seems to be in great pain. I hope there's something we can do for him.
How long has he been out?
About a week. We rescued him just outside the new power plant.
Was he carrying anything with him?
A few personal belongings, ID card, gloves, and that sort of stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Got it.
Maybe we should leave for a while.
didn't look very happy back there.
No, I feel terrible. The disaster at the power plant and the suffering of the crew, I can't help but feel responsible for it. Enmin, if only I were stronger or faster, none of this would... Okay, Enmin. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look for the prototype.
What? Why?
Well, you gotta let me do something. I can't just sit around feeling bad and helpless all day. No, that still sounds sad and depressed. All right. I'm doing this because I want to help everyone.
Aren't you supposed to still be on, like, no power usage? This is longer than I thought it would be.
It's the administrator and Operator Gilberta. Hold on. You're going in? For one thing, the site is still quite dangerous. Our rescue teams can hardly carry out their work in there.
But I have to go in and find a piece of very important machinery.
If you insist. But do you really have to go in there? Yeah, well, since the admin said so... Fine, I'll grant you passage. But as part of our safety precautions, do not stay in there for more than 60 minutes, even if you fail to find your thing. Nothing personal. Just trying to keep you safe.
Enmin, my analyzer can accurately measure the levels of airborne residues. The device can track down all sorts of items and mark their approximate locations. Messengers use the analyzer all the time for recovering lost parcels. The analyzer has identified several potential locations. I'm sending you the data. I think we should look around this place. Use the scanner. We should find something.
I would waste too much time looking for someone good enough to...
The entire place is now a ruin. This is so upsetting.
Things will get back to normal.
I'm not sitting on a slab of shattered rock adrift in the sea of blight. Shipwreck survivor. I don't know why the blight failed to melt the rock I'm sitting on. I'm going insane. Someone kill me. I wonder if my writing can relieve my stress. Fate always have a way to kill, it seems. I drift on a deserted isle. Dad, Mom, my older brother, I don't know if anyone would ever read my will. I love you. It's my first time saying that. My mind is blank. If I have anything else to write, I really can't. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Made the jump. Just another deserted island that's a little bigger. I don't know if anyone saw this message. This floating girl saved my life. Nice girl. Strong, cute, and powerful, and sweet. Got a beautiful head with smooth and fluffy hair. If you're reading this note, remember this. Go to the high grounds, look around. Be strong. Miss Gilbert will never leave us around.
This is the place.
I see Originium Arts residues.
That's right. These shards were floating in the air when the blight ruptured. I had to protect the sarcophagus. Yeah, I made a mess of the place. I just did what I had to do. Oh, Enmin, there's a path to the third location. But the blight seems to get worse the deeper we go. There will be many enemies as well. We must be careful. It's getting pretty late. Let's find this thing quickly.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Geared up and good to go.
got it.
There's a smart solution for every situation. Messengers always deliver. Awesome, right? Please say you're impressed. Hi, you called?
I actually forget what her skills do. Stagger, nature infliction, arch reaction is dealt. I don't think they work together. Like she ults, but the problem is that Endmin triggers off somebody else's combo skill. But she triggers off an arch reaction, and her
Better be
skill
The enemy
doesn't
has dozed
do.
off. I can cross back.
Yes, that's how it's done.
They don't do anything together. I don't understand.
Hi.
Like she can maybe nature burst off herself. Does that? I don't think that counts as an arch reaction. It's a burst, not a reaction. Okay. Well, that's not very good.
Look out! Over there! Enjoy your flight! Yeah! Take her down!
Yeah, so that's burst, not a reaction.
Stick together, people! More enemies might be hiding nearby. Enmin, we gotta keep going.
Okay. How are we supposed to get up there?
I thought of a clever solution along the way. All right, Enmin? Close your eyes. No peeking. I'm giving you a surprise. You're feeling much lighter, right? Let's hop on, or they'll really catch up to us.
Oh, this is neat.
Enmin, ever try living in low gravity? Takes some getting used to, right?
Okay, so these are actually these are the platforms that I was spying on yesterday when I was exploring around trying to find where the station was. I was up there and I was looking down. I was like, can you make those jumps? It's like, no, you can't make those jumps.
Does messenger work often involve traveling through dangerous areas?
Unless you
No
get low
delivery
grabbed.
is too risky. No messenger ever loses the parcel. Hey. Enmin, over here. Oh dear, the rocks are feeling loose again. Enmin, my Originium arts are fading. I don't know what will happen next. We should leave quickly.
If the rocks are getting loose, we can simply hold on to them and float to the sky, right?
If we ignore the risk of falling injury, this is indeed something that we should investigate. Enman, you want to try flying?
I'm all right. I'm just curious where the rocks are heading.
Well, time to go.
That was neat.
Endman! Over here! I was looking all over the place for you. The manager told me you went into the place for a salvaging run. I was so worried.
What? It seems you actually found the thing. I didn't expect anyone to salvage anything from that place. You Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day.
Impressed? In a good way, I hope.
Of course. Viewing from the bright side of things, I really hope our partnership with Enfield can last. But on the other hand, it won't be long before you simply outpace the UWST and leave us in the dust.
The safe is locked.
Oh yeah, it should be locked according to procedure. The LBs were pillaging our property back then. So, we issued an emergency broadcast asking every scientist to lock and protect their key instruments and assets.
So, what about the password?
The passwords are definitely safe with the crew in charge of protecting the assets.
Oh, but I think Rope is still unconscious.
Yeah. That kind of complicates things. If we can't get the password, we can try cracking the safe physically, but this might damage the instruments inside.
I doubt it. They're like a workers' syndicate.
Looking at the bright side of things, UWST products are known for quality. Our safes dominate the market of Telos too because they are utterly indestructible.
But on the other hand?
Yeah. Well, this means we should get the password to open the safe properly. All right. Andre, my man. I'll let you hold on to our safe for now.
All right, my syndicate's friend. I'll keep it safe.
Enman, why don't we head back to the medical bay? We might work something out.
I thought about it, but I realized that this is like the very last quest I'm ever going to do for this build. But at this point, it's very much they're going to keep sending you back to the dorm, so it's like, oh, alright, maybe I really should have had a zipline go here.
I think he's trying to say something. Maybe we should get closer to hear him better. Maisie? Is he saying Maisie?
He's been unconscious for a few days, but he never stopped mumbling this word. We're thinking that Maisie might be the person's name.
Of course. We're also handing out supplies today. Most of the Syndicate's crew should be nearby. And man, let's go try our luck and see if we can find someone who knows rope.
Mention I have different skills, like playing around with new tech and modules. Bronzer's more guild dealing with emergencies. Two of these robots again, their performance should be significantly improved. In any case, with you to thank, Edmund. Me again, Edmund. People say Copper and I gave you plenty of trouble. It's all because you left me here and ran off the Origin Lone Spring on your own. You're not good enough for solo missions.
I've never seen Rope talking or hanging out with anyone. Not even fellow men like me. Oh, wait. Since you're helping out Rope, I happen to have his comm device right here. See if you can use it.
Comm device? That's actually a very personal belonging.
Hey, I'm not some weird old man. I was part of the Syndicate's defense division. Everyone who enters the factory area has to deposit their comm devices at the gatehouse. Gotta protect our secrets, you know? And it's an easy job for old, semi-retired boys like me. Try your luck over there. The table has plenty of unclaimed comm devices.
Let's see if there is anything useful.
Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, it's a really nice area when it's got built up again.
I would waste too much time looking for someone good enough to do my...
Opsmo. So the patent application, meeting in part 2 next month. Gonna see her again. Things didn't look right. Here's my weekend. I'll just put up with this for a while longer. Left the lab early tonight. Had up was really high today, so I hardly saw any stars. Something in doubt the beautiful life will ever come true for me. Spent countless days and nights slogging in the lab, working myself to the bone. Thank goodness our milestone meeting is coming up. Keep it up, brother. If there's anything you haven't learned by now, is your milestone meetings will either not get met or they'll give you a bunch of extra things to do. I saw her again during the meeting at Park 2. She hasn't changed at all. In fact, she looked prettier than before. What's that word again for describing the speechless feeling you get when seeing someone beautiful? Just to the distance beneath the light, and smiled as she gazed at me. Before I over, I'll tell her everything that needs to be said. She said she'll wait for me. Our names will be listed together in both our patent and journal article. That... It's been a while already. Still looking forward to self-set this when this blighter went in to blight my life. The alley for a reassignment letter arrived. Everything this blight place cuts like razor, hurts like hell. Just want to leave this place and start a new life. Funny thing is, Maisie's the reason why they chose me. It feels like as though she's the one who got me sent away.
We actually found out quite a bit.
Maisie? Is that Uncle Rob's version of Dozy?
Don't remember seeing someone named Maisie. Maybe it's a pet's name, but Rope never kept pets either. He was assigned to Valley 4 last year, and we don't know him very well. The young man really keeps to himself, and then he got hit by the disaster. Oh, fate really has a way of dealing her cards. I can't help you much. But we've got a pile of books and documents salvaged from the factory. Rope is an egghead. You might find his paper or notes.
purification method was for pouring potable water. Closed device using water purification method, specifically a blight material filter membrane, and an upstream water storage container used by the device using water purification method. Currently available medium to small continuous flow water purification systems of the prior art used in large scale employ a form of stabilized carbon and hermetic filter membrane. Yep. Or the systems of the prior art have the following issue. Low concentration of blight matter often remain in the space between the stabilized carbon and the hermetic filter membrane, cause disruptions to water flow through the system. Solves that issue of the prior art. The application provides a purification system using a small blight matter separator valve. Said small blight matter separator valve creates a passage for fluid to flow from the space between the stabilized carbon and the hermetic filter membranes to outside the purification system.
Rope wrote Maisie in the annex of this document. Edmund, found any leads?
Frontier operations give more.
Ah. I suddenly remember Rope being an extremely famous workaholic.
Try using Maisie. That's the name of his patent application.
That's it. It worked.
Alright, hold on. Hold on now. I don't know if anybody's actually opened safes like this, but they use number. What kind of safe uses Maisie? Would have you enter that as a potential combination for a spin dial?
Naming a patent after a close friend or lover isn't unusual. The UWST is known for respecting the choices of every crew member.
Oh, so Maisie is really just the name of his project.
And why do you sound disappointed?
Yeah, I was hoping it was something else. Okay. What I feel isn't important. I'm just glad we opened the safe. Hey! There's something else besides the prototype in the safe. It's a letter. Maisie is the recipient's name. I think it's meant for Rope. I'll deliver it to him once he comes around.
Great news, I've been confused. Medical bay told me the Rop is awake. Plenty of sick and injured got transferred to this place. A lot of them heard about you and really want to thank you in person. Give them the chance. You turn this down. I'm gonna say, don't turn this down. I won't. Let's go talk to the Rop.
It's all right. I can stand and walk a few steps on my own. You're the Endman. I never expected to see you here.
How are you feeling?
I felt like I had a very long and disturbing dream. I'm awake now, but I really hope what I saw in the dreams never happened. Speaking of which, I heard them talking about you trying to open my safe. The safe contains a deployable water purifier I brought to Valley 4. Are you looking for that? So, did you get the password right? Well, I'm glad you managed to open it.
The purifier will help Andre a lot. Once you're better, Endfield shall reward you generously.
You really like the thing, right? You kept mumbling Maisie while you were out.
I did? No one else heard it, right?
Oh, so it was supposed to be a secret? I'm
So sorry. We had to figure out the password and asked plenty of people about this name.
Well, this is awkward. It's all right. I guess I can take a joke or two. I'm just glad that our research is finally useful.
No one will laugh about this.
Oh, and there's a letter for you. We found it in the safe.
You found it? Yes. Yes, I was carrying this letter. I thought I lost it. But actually, I wanted to send it.
Huh? But I thought Maisie's your patent.
No.
If it's
Gilberta,
written
no,
in the recipient's
it's pretty
section,
obvious that he named it
then
for
the
somebody who
letter's
got away
for-
or died or something.
It's in
Yeah, you can treat it that way. Miss Messenger, I never found the time to mail this letter. But since you're here, well, I'm wondering if you can deliver it for me.
Oh. Okay. I'll take the job. Edmund, I just remembered something and need to verify it. I'll just need a minute.
It's still in the valley. Great. Water purifier is working. Care for a glass of clean water? Your thing.
Wonder where Gilberta went. I guess I'll just look around the place.
I guess it's time to start over. Sorry, I was just talking to myself.
We got the water contamination issue all figured out. I can drink from the tap again.
The reconstruction of Valley 4 has made significant progress. Endfield has proved itself to be a most indispensable friend.
We couldn't have done it without the UWST crew.
Administrator. Without the prototype that you and the Lady Messenger had found, we would be days behind schedule.
Where did our messenger go? I was hoping to thank her in person.
Edmund, I think I've found something.
Where are you right now?
I'm close to the place where we found the prototype safe.
Wait there. I'm heading over.
Be quiet. I'm looking for demon tracks.
Okay, this is actually the other area that I had run up to. This is the area that I said I was looking down from. I was trying to find out where the last outpost was. I was like, oh, this is totally a thing. What takes you here?
Edmund? Remember when we came here and found the safe? I saw some of Rope's belongings nearby. So I decided to come back and see if I could find something else. This is what I found. An engineer named Names is a co-applicant of the patent. People also called her Maisie. Yeah, I delivered 2 packages for her. Names was just a fresh graduate who started working at Park 2. She placed orders for really colorful lipsticks and nail polish. We even talked about makeup and manicures. Namaze's research job wouldn't let her put on makeup or get a nail job. I remember asking why she would waste her money on cosmetics if she couldn't use them. She said seeing these colorful jars and tubes on her vanity made her happy enough.
That's a tough-ass job.
Name's also told me about her crush, but she didn't have the chance to express her feelings. The two of them were working on the same project, and she didn't want other feelings to get in the way. Name's wished to celebrate their project delivery together. Once it's over, they would apply to work and live at the same park.
So, Rope was actually calling Namus's nickname all this while. Now that we know who Maisie is, we should get the letter delivered.
About that.
I searched for Name's in the archives and a headline popped out. 2 years ago, on the evening of December 24th, a Blight Rupture event took place at Park 2. Name's is included in the list of missing personnel. Enman, the letter's recipient, she's no longer around. There are times when I feel the world is as delicate as the barbs of a feather. The only thing we messengers can do is to deliver quickly and stick the broken bits together. But things are falling apart faster than I can fix them. No matter how fast I run, I'm always too slow and too late.
But you can fly, right?
Huh? Careful. Take my hand.
Okay, look, nobody has a Reginio. Oh, the CG. Okay,
now
that's where you get to see
I
it.
know where these rocks are headed.
Me too. I believe she has finally received his message.
What are your 3 stuffs for today? Well, woke up today. It goes into the happy stuff. What about the moss? This is why I'm looking for you. I was on my way back when I thought starved moss should feel warm and cozy for me. Oh? She left this world, but there's someone who loved her. Remember her name and those distant, fuzzy memories shared with her. So really need to add the story of Moss into the comfy stuff. I shouldn't feel sad about it. I'm going to share this to you and Baker. I probably won't be able to say anything with this face to face. So what about the... Shh. Got this in a lab instrument. No, we got no sad stuff for today.
Beauty is an anti-concept to us.
They actually give you a 5-star when you complete that. It's pretty good.
Just point the way.
Yeah, but like if you're at this point, like if you're playing the game seriously at all, you probably hopefully should have like you would have been spending a lot. Like the only reason why you wouldn't have a comparable weapon is if is if for whatever reason you decided to just sit on all of your roll resources because you didn't want Levitain or Yvonne, and you're just like saying like, okay, I'm not going to roll at all, in which case your team probably sucks. But on top of that, you're not going to have any tickets, so you don't have any weapons. So not that realistic. You probably should just pull anyway, right? And you're gonna get tickets.
Beyond my understanding. If you want to get that special thing, you'll have to think of something smart.
Alright, like we can just see like... Okay, I was reasonably lucky. So let's just say throw these 3 guns out because they're just like off banner drops. That's still 5 or 6 stars. Like, let's say if you'd have minimum 2 and you'd have a bunch of 5 stars. So, like you're not hurting for weapons. Like the arsenal tickets drop is 4%, so it's not awful. Well, anyway, it is late, and figured that is a good note to end on. Again, not sure that I will come back, but you know, I've enjoyed the beta, seen, you know, just about everything, leaving some content on the table, but at this point, it's, I don't need to do things that'll just get wiped, or that I'll just see again. Most of the stuff I can just say that I'll just skip through, when we get to it in retail, but leaving some stuff for new is just fine for me, so. So thanks for watching, and catch you in